Yeah.
No idea.
Just take out that F word I just dropped.
No, I'm gonna put that on repeat. You can swear if you want to.
Yeah, but that word is like,
Yeah, that's
the gay N word. Like,
so this is your first introduction to Earl?
yeah, but yeah, leave that in, but just leave the actual word out.
Showing your sensitivity. And we had this. I didn't expect to have two guests. This is awesome. I've met Lois. I think she likes me.
She hasn't bitten you. She likes you, so she's bitten 5 guys.
She's bitten 5 guys.
She was abused, rescue dog, all that. So
Typical LA story.
she was kicked, I believe.
Yeah.
So like, any quick movements, like if I put her down and you guys just made for whatever reason a
Sprint or whatever.
she would bite.
Oh.
So that's why I'll just keep her in my lap.
Yeah. Now, and Marcus's dog is like the most chill dog ever.
Oh, she doesn't do anything but lay there, sleep, wake up, eat, and then go back to land. She used to be active, but she's old now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they live the life.
Yeah.
Shit, eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, so I guess I should say we're starting. Yeah.
We have started.
We're recording. Yeah, it's going to be a smooth intro.
He's a Steelers fan.
Our Steelers fan. We got this is our first guest on Obnoxious Battle of Points.
Wow.
With us, the man, the myth, the legend. What do I name credits? What do I do? What do I do?
I mean,
what do I do for you?
roast battle.
Roast battle.
The Jellies.
I'm dying up here.
Dying up here. Real Rob. The Comedy Store.
You go to the Comedy Store?
I do. I get paid to perform there. So
What?
I'm very lucky. It took me a long time. So
No, you play. Dude, you paid.
A long time.
What?
4 years.
it took me 14 years to get past.
14?
Yeah.
Oh,
From when I started to.
Oh, when you started.
Now that doesn't mean it's.
As opposed to when you went first.
I mean, I went up there in 2000.
Got it.
And it was just too wild.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm assuming you've been to the Comedy Store.
I've been, yeah.
He's on development.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, great.
Well, I used to be.
Oh, okay.
Before Emily stopped answering all my emails.
Well, you're not alone.
You're in good company on that.
I mean, it's like trying to get into the NHL, or I'm a hockey guy, NFL, NBA,
Yes.
whatever. So
Yeah.
it's worth the.
The juice is worth the squeeze.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's the
Absolutely.
#1 club in the world, not
Yeah.
just the country, but
The world.
yeah, it really is. Like you ask any comic in the UK, or
I mean, you got 3, especially, it's changed. It's gotten so much better. Because when I started, it was ghost times.
yeah, I mean, in 2000, I mean,
Yeah.
people think like the roast battle culture is mean-spirited humor. You should have seen when Danish and O'Neill were bringing up people for potluck. They would literally bring up somebody, yeah, this guy sucks, but you might like him. Or, this guy takes it in the ass.
Yeah.
Give it up for Jerry.
Yeah. He may get through a set this time, or he
Yeah.
may fuck up.
Yeah,
He may fuck
I
up and
mean-
run off and start crying. Oh, they were.
I take that. Lower the expectations before I get up there.
Yeah, but now with Danish and O'Neill giving
That was
you
too
the
much
intro.
rub.
Theoretically,
The
you're
fucking in the
correct.
ass part was too much for me, but
Yeah. Well, it's West Hollywood,
Yeah.
so,
I mean, yeah, this next guy might have full-blown herpes.
I don't need that.
Don't
You're right.
touch the mic after him. Put up for Ronnie.
And then it was Boone Shakalaka.
Boone, people call me an LA legend. He
Is
is.
he still doing it?
No, we think he's deceased, unfortunately.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen him, and the last time I saw him was in the height of the George Floyd.
Yeah, 2020. Yeah.
I don't know, not riots, but like
Protests.
the George Floyd
Yeah.
protests,
Yeah.
and I was walking Lois, and Boone at the
Boone
top of
stealing
his lungs is like, Earl, who killed that young black boy, George Floyd? And like yelling it, and this is at the height of the heat.
Yeah.
And I had to act like I didn't know.
It was intense times. It was.
He's like following me. Who killed George Floyd? Who killed that black boy? He's on the wall of the Laugh Factory. Shit. And I'm like, dude, this is like.
Because you have a cop's face too.
Yeah, well, I totally look like a cop. That's why every time I would go to a prostitute, it was like 40 minutes of feeling out because they're like, all right, this guy's a cop. Because I have a weird tan line, or I did back then because I used to play roller hockey a lot.
Hard sock line.
So yeah, so you're wearing shorts and the roller blades come up,
Yeah.
to like crew sock level, and so I looked like I was absolutely a cop, but
They didn't charge you for the 40 minutes though.
I mean, it was a lot of negotiating, just chit chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of
Basically, they did, but
They did start the clock. God damn.
A lot of people don't know you can negotiate with prostitutes.
I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
I mean, like one time I went to one in Compton.
Oh,
like in the hood. And,
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to get to you first. I got more clients coming. I'm like, no. I'm like, why? 'Cause you have a red car. I had a red Dodge Magnum.
Yeah.
And she's like, this is a great neighborhood. You don't want to be here in that car. And like, I'm like, I can just come back another time.
It's not worth it.
And then a second girl came out of the second bedroom looking like Dexter Manley, who's like an old school
Oh, they're
70s
old Commanders.
football player. Yeah.
Played at Oklahoma State.
He was the guy. I cry every time I see that clip.
We
of
can't
him.
read. Yeah.
He's in Congress, and he got to the top level of the NFL.
Yeah. All
and
like Pro Bowl defensive lineman.
the best at his position, but he couldn't read.
Yeah.
Oh.
Went to my college. Yeah.
So he's at Congress one day, sweating bullets, talking about how he can't read, and that's what this girl looked like. And she said, "We can make this a party, honey." I'm like, "No, it's a one-on-one, honey." So.
I used to live close to Compton. I lived in North Long Beach.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I went to the Guns N' Roses show where that new soccer stadium is essentially, I don't know if it's quite Compton.
Wait, Dominguez Hills or
No, it's
Carson?
It's where the
USC?
It's by there. I mean,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
not in a great neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then probably the most racist thing I've ever heard was at the Guns N' Roses show where. I mean, this is a joke I do on stage, but it is. It's a true story.
All right. Yeah.
Where at these concerts now they have these like 64-ounce containers of beer,
Yeah.
like gigantic.
Like 6 of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like 6 cans. Yeah.
The guy next to me had like 5 or 6 cups,
Uh-huh.
and then Guns N' Roses. They play the most famous song, "Welcome to the Jungle," and.
Okay.
Axl does the usual start, "You know where you are," and the crowd goes, "You're in the jungle, baby." And the guy looks at me and goes, "Well, we are in Compton." And I'm like, "Oh, God, like what?" So
I've had that happen before to me where like I have a joke that's like tinges on racism, and then like it gets like too much applause, and then people want to talk to me about it afterwards. And like they're like, oh, and then they're all like happy. They're like, "I'm so glad you did that." They're like, "Nah, it's just a."
They glad for a different reason.
Yeah. I had a joke about like, oh, what does every Raider fan want for Christmas? Parole. And the other guy's like, "It's because they're black." He's telling his buddy, and they're like, "No, it's not even the joke." But thanks, cool.
They're not black.
Yeah,
I had
mostly
Mexican, primarily Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican, Latino. Yeah.
well, I had a table full of Raider fans trying to storm the stage the other night in the main room,
Oh, that's fun.
and I was doing well. Like I rarely kill, but I usually do well.
Yeah.
And I was bordering on killing. Just for whatever reason, the crowd was into me.
Yeah.
And this.
Well, you're a funny dude. I love the way you downplay it.
But I mean, I usually do. I do well.
Yeah.
But I don't Joey Diaz kill.
Yeah.
But I was approaching that level,
Yeah.
and they just yelled out, "Tell a fucking joke, man. You're not funny," and it brought the whole room down like that.
Just.
And I had 1 second to come up with a rebuttal. I'm like, "Hey, give it up for the Raider fans in the house." And they took different approaches to the stage. It was like a blitz. It was like a strong side.
A strong side blitz. They got yeah.
And then luckily, it was in the security. There was a huge fight outside on the sidewalk.
The security has improved at the store.
Because they're actual security guys.
Yeah.
They have this one new guy there. I think he was in the Israeli Mossad.
Oh, Jesus.
Which is like,
Yeah.
they don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Before security was just comics.
Yeah, it's like,
Like Davey Wester.
Yeah, Davey Wester he's the guy with MS, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So, and he walks he's severe. No, I'm not making fun of him, but it is funny that
Yeah, he's a security.
one time they sent him to Joe's Pizza to get 3 pizzas, and literally all the pizza had fell out of the box because the way he walked. No, he walked
He knows. Yeah.
But let me tell you,
He's
he
funny.
was
Yeah.
one of the stronger guys I've ever met in my life. I don't want to say the R word, but he had R strength.
Oh, that's something I'm not going to say the R word either, but I reference that all the time. I see it so much.
Yeah.
I've got a brother who was diagnosed that. Yeah, like-
It's awesome.
Yeah, he was like born without oxygen to his head.
And he's super strong.
He's good, but he turns it off and on. I feel like
Stronger than he should be when you look at him, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I've never like arm wrestled him or anything, but he could probably
Well, I think they put all their energy into like
no restraint.
concentrating on like if you tell them to, I don't know, do something physical, all their energy goes into that act.
Yeah.
You know, like whereas if it's us, you know, if you say, hey, let's move this table over there, we're not going to put 100% of our energy into like, you know,
Flinging it across.
I'll look at the kitchen or I'll look at your T-shirt. Oh, I have a shirt like that. You know, I get distracted.
Yeah.
You know, they don't get distracted at all. Like they're another breed of people. But like, you know, I have a niece who's, you know, special needs or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, it's so hard when we're doing good, when we're speaking well, when we're speaking.
I know.
Yeah, I don't like doing this.
Oh, well, I know. It's just a new.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Although one time, I don't know if it was.
You can say whatever you want, and I'll edit if you want.
Oh no, I don't. Well, I tell people when I used to do my podcast with regularity.
Yeah.
I don't edit, so I've had 7 comics say the N-word, and 3 of them black, so they get the pass.
Fair, that's fair.
4 of them as white as I am, and they're like, "Hey man, you're gonna take that out, right?" I'm like, "No, you said it. I didn't say it. I didn't lead you into saying the word. You know."
Yeah, I get that. He always telling me, I could take anything out. I'm like, no, I said what I said.
Well, I mean, I learned how.
what I said.
I recently learned how to edit.
It's not that hard, but
It's
it's
exciting.
basic.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. I mean, that word's so awful. I said it once on stage when there were some comics in the back, because I do have a funny story about how the first time I heard the word was at a golf course, and some guy is like, "Hey Earl," because there's a huge black guy in the front row. Like it wasn't Aaron Donald, but it was definitely a pro football player.
Yeah.
And hey, tell that N-word joke. And the guy looks at me, and I'm like, "Hey man, they're just fucking around with you." He's like, "Oh, you can say it, but it better be funny." And so I do the joke, and he laughed. And I'm like, "Hey, I got about 7 more of those." He's like, "No, I don't think so, bro." So,
I got a type 45 on that word. Here we go.
I mean, it's just because basically the joke, I'll leave out the fat. I shot bogey golf at Bel Air Country Club, which is 1 over par for each hole.
Okay.
So for 9 holes, I had a 45. And that's a pretty big deal from the men's tees. And I ran home and I told my uncle, I'm like, "Hey, Uncle Jim, I shot bogey golf at the front nine of Bel Air from the men's tees." And he just looks at me and goes, "Earl, that's golf." And I'd never heard the word before.
Yeah.
So the next day I go down to the caddy yard.
Okay.
Of course, they're all black. Like maybe 1 white caddy.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Hey guys, guess what? My uncle said I shot golf." And the biggest, blackest caddy comes up to me, and my uncle was the best tipper there, so they loved him. Like, "Earl, we love your uncle, but don't ever say that word again." I'm like, "Why not, man?" Because I had no idea.
How old were you at the time?
48. No, I'm just kidding. I was probably 13, 14
Okay,
years
all
old.
right, that's a little bit of context. Okay.
But it's such a great joke from the standpoint of the naivety that I had about the innocence of not knowing what the word meant. What if I was like 54? How old are you now? 54.
Just found out that I shouldn't say that.
But you know, the era I grew up in, like,
Yeah.
because I am 54, was, I mean, just you could not film some of the films and TV shows now that
definitely.
were on the air back then, just because incredibly
homophobic, racist.
Archie Bunker, like you couldn't have that
xenophobic,
character.
whatever you want it, transphobic, whatever you want. Yeah.
Oh my God, if you had transgendered issues in the 70s,
People's heads would explode.
Oh my God! Like, if you were gay, it was like, oh my God! Get this guy out.
He was called like the son-in-law of Fruit Loop, right?
Yeah, and then Meathead, like Fruit Loop, and there's a lot of gay jokes.
Jefferson's, all that Norman Lear stuff was hilarious.
Oh my God!
I was just I started watching old episodes of Good Times, and when I was
Same,
sitting there watching, I'm thinking to myself, I thought black people wrote this show.
No,
No,
Like,
Jewish
what the hell
people.
are they having us do?
Norman Lear, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jewish people were.
I looked at it was a Mike Evans.
Uh-huh.
He's like the son on the Jeffersons.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was a co-creator, writer on the show. And I was like,
Yeah.
did he not know black people? Like,
Yeah.
who is writing this?
Well,
It was
Jewish,
great.
successful Jewish people.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Norman Lear was it? It was one of his, wasn't it?
Yeah, so they basically
It
did
was
stereo-
groundbreaking at the time.
Oh my god! I mean,
Yeah.
All in the Family, the early first seasons.
Yeah.
Especially the episode where Sammy Davis goes to his house. It's the greatest 9 minutes of sitcom
Hilarity.
because it's
Yeah.
basically Sammy Davis exposing Archie as this buffoonish racist. But the way they did it was there was no N-words, there was no like. It was just set up, almost like set up punch, making Archie Bunker look like a moron.
Yeah.
And that was really my first comedy influence. Like,
Oh, for real?
I want to be like Archie Bunker, like say not be a racist, but like I want to say the. Sorry, that's my dog. She has a little bit of a cough.
Yeah.
But like Archie Bunker, you loved him even though he was saying what he was saying because
Yeah.
like the way he said it was like almost there was an innocence to it.
It was the naivety, the dumbness of it. It was. I don't know how to say it. Yeah.
No, like here's
Yeah.
this white guy. He wouldn't drink out of the same glass Sammy Davis did. It's the funniest scene where Sammy Davis takes a drink. He gives it to Archie, and the camera focuses on Archie like struggling to put the glass to his mouth because it seems tame
Yeah.
by today's standards. But and then The White Shadow was another show that
That's the basketball one, right?
yeah.
Okay, that was
Groundbreaking.
was he was the coach at an all black high school? Okay.
White coach in an all black high school, which was actually filmed at my high school.
Oh shit.
Which was literally the whitest school you could. That's why we weren't very good at sports. Outside of baseball. But
Yeah. Where'd you go to school?
Notre Dame High.
Oh, here. In Sherman
Yeah,
Oaks?
so Sherman Oaks. And,
Oh, shit.
you know, because when I went there, I'm like, this school looks familiar to me. I'm like, oh shit. I was playing I tried out for the basketball team.
Yeah.
And I should have made it, but they were mad I didn't play football, so they cut me. Because I've been the same size since 4th grade.
Oh, for real?
Like, literally.
You just
I
just
stopped
sprouted
growing.
out like a California redwood.
Like they were gonna have to take out my pituitary gland,
Oh, for real?
which is like
Yeah.
causes that like
Growth.
Andre the Giant, that basketball player Gonzalez. He used to play. Oh, he's deceased now. He became a wrestler, so
Okay.
I know him as
Yeah.
Giant Gonzalez.
Okay, yeah.
You know, it's not why they have big heads and stuff. And
George
then-
Mirasan. Kind
yeah,
of thing.
like he has
yeah.
it. And then
Bogdanovich, I think.
I mean, I was dominated
Yeah.
in grade school football. Like
Yeah, just destroy
I
it.
was like Bo Jackson of the Jewish school system. Like, no, they couldn't tackle you. Take more. Like, I'm bragging to you, you play college ball, but like, I'm telling you, I was dominant. And then my first day at Notre Dame High, there were these 2 black kids behind me in registration, and they were like 6'7", 6'8". I'm like, are you guys pros coming in here to get a talk? They're like, no, we're right here for freshman football. I'm like, oh, fuck. I think my athletic career just ended. Where's the golf tryouts?
No, you still keep track on the sports though, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I played 1 day of high school football, and then you know, I got pretty much kicked off the team because I forgot to play, and the coach sent me in the huddle, and like. High school football in the 80s was very serious at this school, like not quite like Texas serious, but you know, because we were in the upper division at Notre Dame High, so we played against
Southern section, yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
CIF, he was Division 5 at that time.
Okay, yeah.
So the huddle was very serious, and I get in there and I'm like, fuck, I forgot to play on the quarterback's like, Earl, what's the play? I'm like, coach says just tell the receivers to go out and get open.
Oh, you were the one supposed to be giving.
Yeah, I was like the running back. They put me at running back because it's like I was still probably I would say if there were 55 players in the freshman football team, I would have been maybe the 5th biggest kid. So I was still a big kid. But there was the 4 ahead of me were like out of control. So they knew I wasn't meant to be.
I remember where I was first year I ever played football. I think it was like 4th grade, and I was big enough to be an offensive lineman. They put me at offensive tackle, and I didn't know football at that time. I was just doing what you told me to do, and they told me I'm a tackle. So I turned after we snapped the ball. I turned around and sacked my own quarterback because I'm a tackle, and I thought that was the move. It was,
I get it though. Like,
I'm a fourth grader. I wasn't doing this in high school. But yeah, it turned around and just clubbed him, and they were like, "That it was practice." You know, it was.
you don't know that as a kid. Like,
Yeah.
I literally thought in high school I'd be a CIF All-Star.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there was no in the Beverly Hills school system
Oh,
at that time.
Yeah.
I was the biggest kid in the county. Like I was like Shaq and Blue Chips. Like it was just like
Yeah.
you know that one scene where they show him in like basically some gymnasium in a jungle.
Oh,
Like,
in
it's just, like,
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
And that was me at Good Shepherd grade school. Like it's like who is this guy? And then like I hurt kids. Like people would try and tackle me. I would break their arm because they would break it on my legs, like trying to like wrap
Club
their-
you. Yeah, they couldn't wrap you.
Yeah, and
Yeah, like trying to wrap a tree.
in basketball, I was just like, it was unfair. Like these kids were just trying to like get the best time of my life. It's been all downhill since then.
It's probably affected your POV, right? Yeah.
I mean, you know, because high school sports is really back then. I'm sure it's the same now.
It's formative.
Social.
Yeah.
You know,
Pecking
if
order.
you're on the football team, you're gonna have a better chance with girls and,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And you know, most of my friends were on my side of town in
Yeah,
West
yeah.
LA, so I didn't have a lot of friends in high school until I became funny.
Well, I'm glad. That's just been a couple weeks, right?
I mean, well, not really. I mean, some people would say I'm funny now, but
Oh,
fuck 'em.
well, Tommy's not here. It's okay.
Well,
My girlfriend's a Steelers fan,
okay.
but
Is
she's
she from?
also a Baltimore Ravens fan.
It's a weird.
Same time.
They usually hate each other.
That's like being a Blood and a Crip fan.
That's what I keep saying it, but
That's a woman thing. You can.
that's what she does. So I watch both somewhat. I'm a Tampa Bay Bucks fan
Yes.
myself.
Before Brady, or
Before Brady.
Oh yeah, he was way before
Back
Brady.
in '99, I started being a Bucks fan.
He's from St. Louis, but he's a Buccaneers fan.
what? How did that happen?
It was the thing that year. The Rams they ended up winning the Super Bowl with Kurt Warner,
Yeah.
but to start the year it was supposed to be Trent Green.
Oh, I
Then he
remember.
got hurt. Then they was like,
Cracked his leg.
"Oh, this thing is done. We're screwed. All we got is this backup from the arena
Right.
league. We're done."
Yeah.
Then they started winning. And then everybody in the city was like, "We so good. We gonna win the Super Bowl." And I was like, "You bandwagon jumping. Like you were completely giving up on the team. And now all of a sudden, now that they're winning, you back in." And I was like, "I hope they lose." So they got to the divisional round and they were against the Bucks. So I was cheering for the Bucks to beat them to end the run. They ended up losing, but I stayed a Bucks fan.
Remember that play Trent Green got hurt on?
He cracked his
I
leg.
don't.
Broke his leg in the preseason, right?
That was
Yeah.
like me when I used to tackle guys. Just I was hurting. You know. Trent Green got effed up on
Yeah,
that play.
did.
It like
He
changed
did.
his career. Yeah, I mean,
But it made Kurt Warner's career. Like,
Yeah,
if that never happens.
gives from one, takes from the other. Yeah.
Kurt Warner probably never plays.
Right?
Wow.
He was literally
Definitely
at
never played. Yeah.
boxing groceries.
Yeah.
At
Yeah, bagging groceries in Iowa or somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another movie we didn't even touch. We recently
That
ranked
just
our.
came out.
Well,
And you didn't watch it.
no. Do you watch it?
Of course not.
Okay, yeah, we were ranking our top 5 football movies, and the Kurt Warner one we did not even list.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
But I think that's like a generation thing. Like my top football movie
Mm-hmm.
of all time, because it's so realistic, is North Dallas 40.
Oh, that the God was I'm trying to
With
remember.
Nick Nolte, but like a young, like
Yes.
your gener- like how old are you?
It was a prison one, what?
38.
Was it a prison
I
one?
think young, like around your age, maybe younger, would like
We
on
would-
any given Sunday.
Yeah,
Okay.
we went with that, and
Um,
yeah, that one, and the Friday Night Lights
Yeah.
for we did because it was like half funny. And we did 2. One was funny and one was serious.
Right.
Yeah. So
Two lists.
I forgot about North Dallas 40.
It's because it was written by a guy
Yeah.
who played on the Dallas Cowboys, so it was basically an expose of '70s football.
Oh, okay.
And
Didn't they remade that with like Jim Kelly?
they didn't remake it. They might have done a similar themed movie, but
Okay.
it was and like the running back who played the running back in that movie got blacklisted from the league because it's one of my favorite football scenes ever.
Okay.
Spielberg could not have shot this scene any better. Where
Yeah.
the whole movie he's like into the homeopathic stuff. Like, oh, I pull my back, I'm gonna do the hot pack and
Herbs
he
and
didn't want to
spices.
yeah, like he didn't want to.
He didn't want the painkillers.
Jacuzzi, and then the opposite end is Nick Nolte, a young Nick Nolte.
Yeah, still playing football. Yeah,
Not the Nick Nolte you've seen. He's doing anything, steroids, growth, like whatever it takes to play in the game.
juice me up. Whatever.
Yeah. So the final scene, they want the running back to play in the big game,
Okay.
and they're using Nick Nolte to shoot up in front of them to go, see, he's doing it.
He's an example. Yeah.
You should do it too. So they shoot up Nick Nolte in the knee, in the back, in the shoulder, and they leave a needle on the bed, not the bed, but the training table next to the running back. So everyone leaves the room, and it's the most powerful scene where you see the turmoil of him looking at the needle. It goes back to the needle, goes back to his face, and then he just says, fuck it. And he shoots up, and he blows out his knee in the first shoot.
Oh, God.
Because he couldn't feel anything.
Yeah,
So
he was numb.
He thought the knee was okay, and it's just
Like
so,
an ACL tear, and he tried to play on it. Yeah.
yeah. And the coach, who was a character actor, he was basically playing Tom Landry,
Okay.
and just a vicious, like, just no emotion, treat the players like shit, whatever it takes to win.
The Landry you don't see on
Yeah, I mean he
behind the scenes Landry kind of
So
thing.
it-
Yeah.
I don't know if younger people would like the movie because it's really
Raw.
it's almost not a football movie. It's a movie about life and the power. The
power
football's
dynamics.
just the background, but.
I need to check that.
I gotta watch it.
I mean, you might be bored with it just because people like
Yeah.
you guys are the generation below me, so you might. No, I mean you might. You
Yeah.
guys are brought up on like
More smash cut stuff.
you know
that kind of
LL Cool J.
I watched some old stuff like
Yeah.
Brian's song was in my top
Oh,
five.
I cry every time at the end. Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
it's kind of like in that vein.
And was the Express of that same? Was that the Express?
Express was later. Express
Oh.
just came out.
Okay. Oh.
So like it's like I had a conversation with this girl I was dating. Of course, I'm no longer dating her.
Oh.
About favorite James Bond.
Okay.
I find anytime you have greatest football movies or
Yeah.
greatest James Bond, it's all a generation thing. Like, I like
Yeah.
Roger Moore.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
She liked Daniel Craig. So we made a deal with
They're
each
both
other.
good. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think people my age just, I mean, I'll speak for myself. Daniel Craig was just too good of an actor.
Fair. That's good. That's
Like Roger Moore played it campy and like funny and like you look back now, like Roger Moore could not beat up anybody.
hell no. Yeah, he was.
Like Daniel Craig's jacked.
Yeah.
And like, I could see him be kicking anyone's ass.
Yeah.
And Daniel Craig looks like you. Like you're fucking ripped and
Yeah.
like I could see you kicking ass.
Yeah, he comes out of that.
a
The
new-
ocean in that one.
Yeah, like no body fat,
Yeah,
perfect body.
yeah.
Roger Moore could not have done that. scene.
It would have been like Dudley Moore.
Tits and, like, but you know, with Roger Moore, it was just about pussy. Like,
Yeah.
he'd fuck 4 girls before the opening credits roll.
Yeah, he was more Austin Powers-y.
Almost like
Not completely.
Yeah, I mean, so it depends. You know, sports movies.
Yeah.
Really anything. Comics.
Yeah, we're only like 7-8 episodes in, so yeah, we had football ranking was one we had to do. Football movies.
Yeah.
Oh, there's been some great ones. I mean, there's.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I don't want to put you on the spot.
I kind of tapped out after any given Sunday. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this is just a bunch of famous actors. Like,
Yeah.
I don't buy Nelly as a running. Or who was the running back?
LL Cool J was the running back.
Okay, Nelly was in.
The remake. Of
Longest Yard.
Longest Yard remake, yeah.
Like, I prefer the Longest Yard, the original one.
Oh yeah, the Burt Reynolds one.
Because you had actual football players.
Yeah.
Like, you know, guys like the guy. Most of the evil guards had
Yeah.
played in the NFL. Like Ray Nitschke was.
Oh shit.
But in
Yeah.
Sandler's remake, you had, like wrestlers, which I love because I love pro wrestling.
Oh yeah.
But like, I didn't really buy Kevin Nash as an NFL.
I forgot Kevin Nash was in that.
Who's great.
Oh,
Like,
shit. Yeah,
Goldberg.
Yo, dude, you were Kevin Nash. You were Kevin Nash when you played, right?
Oh, when I played,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I was a hybrid Bo Jackson, just Earl Campbell, just. There's not really a running back
Yeah.
like that today because
Allstott maybe.
I
You
mean-
think he used to kind of run that way. Yeah.
And when I blocked, the few times I blocked for someone else, I just like people would just flying.
Because you had so much mass on him. Yeah.
I mean, I was.
Yeah.
not quite as much. Not that I'm muscular, but
Yeah.
like I was a little skinnier. But I was probably in fourth grade, 6'1", 180.
Jesus.
Like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I mean, I was just like a man child.
Yeah, dude, you should have gone into wrestling, man.
Wait, how did you stop growing?
I just stopped. I mean, I'd size 13 feet, and just they never. I still haven't. Like,
Well, I said the same thing. I'm sad about that myself. I stopped it in the 6th grade. I thought I was gonna be taller.
How tall are you now?
6'2".
Yeah, I mean, we're about the same height. You're probably a little taller.
I got a size 16 shoe that I've had since I was 12.
Yeah,
I
it's
was gonna
weird
keep going.
how your body can.
Just tap out at a certain time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like in the NHL back then, I would have been a huge player, but now the even hockey players are.
huge now.
I would be
Yeah,
below average size now. I mean, they're giants now.
Yeah.
So-
When I first went onto the football field my freshman year, they automatically had me at right tackle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I was this big. This is the size I was my freshman year. And they was like, "Oh, you're a right tackle," because everybody else was 5'6".
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's weird.
Did you have a left-handed quarterback?
No,
Yeah.
no, he was right-handed. He was just,
Oh, yeah, you usually put
he
the.
just decided to stick me there.
There
I
was-
had no experience. I didn't know anything. It was my first time ever playing, so
Yeah, they
I
probably
didn't know where I should
not.
have been.
I mean, they probably have, hey, he's black,
He's
great
bigger than everybody
body.
else.
Who cares if he
Black.
knows how to play? Like,
Yeah.
we'll teach him. Like,
Yeah.
with that size.
That's what it was.
You can't teach size. You can't teach someone to be fast. You can't teach someone to be big. You know, so they just went with that.
Well, that's why even in the
Yeah.
NHL, they'll draft a bigger player earlier than they should, just because, like you said,
Yeah.
you can't teach 6'4", 220.
Yeah.
Can he skate? Not really. Well, just come out there and select certain
Just cross-check some people.
Well, now they don't fight anymore, so like before, you can just.
Yeah, how does that affected you as a hockey fan? Hockey has.
I mean, it's not as fun to watch just because fighting was such an integral part of
Yeah.
strategy.
Yeah,
Like with Gretzky,
he wasn't gonna fight. Yeah.
especially in Edmonton.
But you needed a guy to protect him.
Oh, in Edmonton, they literally had 4 or 5 guys whose sole job, and they were good players. You get to the NHL,
Yeah.
you're
You're not a scrub.
even the worst players like okay.
Yeah.
But back then, they had a few guys who were questionable. Like there was one guy in the Pittsburgh Penguins,
Yeah.
Jay Caulfield.
Okay.
At that time, he was considered gigantic, 6'4", 220. Played with a linebacker neck brace. Like it's kind of funny to see old clips of him.
Yeah.
He literally had been skating for 2 years. Like, but he was the bodyguard for Mario Lemieux, who was one
Yeah,
of
the
best
star.
players.
Yeah.
So it's just like, hey, you just skate as best you can, and just do a circle, and then just get the fuck off the ice.
He's like a post.
But
He's
now,
just-
you could not do that now. Now even fourth line guys are.
Yeah.
Like I have friends in the league who scored 40 goals in juniors.
Yeah.
And now their job in the NHL, just because it's so much different, is to be on the fourth line and go out and just hit bodies.
Yeah, it's so more specialized now.
I mean, my friend Boko,
Mm-hmm.
he scored 41 goals his last year in junior. And they like all didn't just go off his fucking head. Like 41 goals, you're making some plays.
Natch.
And in the NHL, he's the tough guy. Like they don't care if he scores 2 goals.
Yeah, because it's not his role on. It's not his role on that team. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they want him to. Hey, it'd be great if he popped in 10 goals this year, but
yeah.
you know, right now, it's not going to happen. But you know, he gets regular work just because there's not many
Yeah.
guys who want to do that job anymore.
Yeah. I did not. I'm not. I do not know that much about hockey.
I don't know anything about hockey.
He grew up in a hockey town.
St. Louis a hockey town?
I mean, the Blues had a couple nice runs.
Yeah.
I mean, they won the cup a couple of years ago. And then,
We had a Central Hockey League team, I think.
where were you from?
Tulsa.
Yeah, the Tulsa Oilers.
You know way too much.
No, I had a friend who played on in India. He hated it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, minor league hockey fans can be a little on the racist side. You know.
Tulsa is not known for its racial. Tulsa's really not known for its racial sensitivity. Also,
Well, I mean, I had a friend, Roger Maxwell, who makes you look like an albino. Like he is black. Like he makes the Kembe Mutombo look white. And he was a fighter.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a cup of coffee in the NHL, but
yeah.
this is no disrespect to him. 'Cause he will hear this because he listens. You know, it's tough to
Yeah.
play in the NHL. Like it's the
Yeah.
best league in the world.
Yeah.
So he was just maybe a step below.
Okay.
But he was a fighter. And toward the end of his career, he would play like for the Alexandria Warthogs in Virginia.
Yeah.
And Mississippi Seawolves, and
Yeah.
you know, it's like in minor league hockey, especially the lower levels. It's not New York versus LA. It's like Mississippi versus
Alabama,
Shreveport, Louisiana Mud Bugs, and one
Texarkana.
Yeah, I mean,
the
the Waco Wizards.
Yeah, no,
was a team. And I think he said the Alexandria Warthogs. When he played against them, when he was on Mississippi, they hung a basketball net over the glass. Like, and this is not 50 years ago. This is like early 2000s. So it's just like it's a crazy.
And they probably thought like they were like comedic geniuses for doing that too.
Yes. Of course.
And look what I came up with.
Well, I remember when the King. Not to I want to make this a hockey podcast.
I know how you are.
When the Kings traded for Anson Carter, who was a very good player.
Yeah. When it's a guy I know it's a good player.
Oh, he's his helmet is the only helmet that would fit my head because he had dreadlocks at the time, and I had a gigantic head. Like, there's just no way of hiding it. Like, look at this. The visor's literally ripping apart because my fucking head's so big.
Fucking Hulk head.
I know. I mean, there's just nothing I can do about it. Like, I knew every roast battle I would do, there'd be at least one big head joke. And so they trade. I think he was on the Rangers, and we traded for him. So his first game, I went because I was excited we got him.
Yeah.
And this like hillbilly family behind me was like, "Which one's Anson Carter?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's number 11, the black guy over there." And like, "Shit, I didn't know he was colored."
Oh,
like,
wow.
Now this is like 2008.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh my god, like this is
hockey brings them out sometimes. Yeah, man.
But now some of the best players are black, which is really probably making people's heads spin. But like, like, wait a minute,
how did this happen?
This was our sport. What happened?
Fuck, we're losing everything.
It's just funny some of the idiots that are out there.
No, that was wild. That was wild. Yeah, it's a good. You were like you're also one of the fucking funniest roasters ever.
I keep it real, man.
Yeah. You were like it was like they would have the roast battle, then you would chime in.
I would chime in. As basically it was called the House Racist. Yeah. Which was, and to show you how smart Jim Carrey is, he came up to me because I was doing a parody of Archie Bunker. Yeah. But no one in that room had really watched All in the Family outside of maybe Jeff. Like, there weren't many 45 to 50-year-old.
Very 20-something.
Yeah, it's very Gen Z and millennial crowd. I mean, Moses is, I think, 20 years younger than me. Maybe more.
He's also funny, but he's smart enough to get it.
He kind of got it, and then Jim Carrey, when I was judging, and I was on a hot one that night, just saying some pretty, like, inappropriate things. Crossing the line, but not going over, but right on it. And Jim Carrey, everyone was kissing his ass, and he waves me down and just goes, whispers into my ear, "Hey Archie, where's Edith?" And he just started walking. And like, he got it. That's how smart he is. Like, I'd never met him before. He didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun.
When you and Cena got going, it was great. Yeah.
I mean, I like doing it by myself, just because I think Cena was better for the more.
He was the Saudi prince.
Corporate era of the show. Yeah. Like, and certain people on the show that that they like to have their ass kissed. So
fair enough.
And I don't do that. So I think Cena's the type of just, what do you want? I'll say that shit, no problem. Like, no, I'll just say what I want to say. Like,
all right, fair.
So, I mean, one night I really went over the line. I didn't cross it, I went over it. Russell Simmons was one of the judges. Yeah. And I felt really bad. It's like he kept looking at me. And he is one of the most powerful men in
entertainment.
White or black. Like, and I went up to him, I'm like, "Hey man, I'm sorry for that wacky stuff." I blame Moses. I'm like, "Moses told me to say all that shit." And he's like, he takes my hand and he's like, "You were my favorite part." And I'm like, "Oh, man, my bad." Okay. That's sorry at all.
Oh yeah. I mean, he started. I mean, he was one of the first guys to put not stand up on TV, but it was like black stand up on TV on a consistent basis. I guess what Apollo was before that.
Well, he almost not bought Roast Battle, but what he wanted to do with it was because everyone in the industry had seen Roast Battle, they all passed on it. It was not very and some people saw it twice. And no one's gonna watch open mic or shit on each other. Like, you need celebrities, and so you really don't. But he wanted rappers to do it.
Okay.
Basically, turn it into like what Wild and Out was, but with like
Yeah.
I don't
T.I.
know, T.I. against, I don't know, Tech 9,
Yeah.
you know, or
Yeah.
I can't believe I know who Tech 9 is, but
West Side Connection was
I-
Tech Nine West Side? Yeah, sorry.
the only reason I know is because one night he was playing the House of Blues and a huge fight broke out in the middle of Sunset. I'm like, who's playing over there? I knew it wasn't one of my 80s metal bands.
It wasn't Steel Panther.
Yeah, Cinderella's over there. They're getting in a fight with a guy from Bon Jovi. Like,
Yeah.
oh, Tech 9's over there. I'm like, oh, okay, it makes sense.
Guy named after a gun. Yeah, that's fair. That happens.
I'm
Yeah.
like, who's Tech 9?
Yeah.
So that's what Russell Simmons wanted to do
Yeah.
with it. But I think Jeff had, because even Jeff had seen it before and was like, I could tell he was like, what is that?
Was this before Jeff had already came out?
Yeah, I mean, we were
He
basically,
was going for a while before Jeff.
I think 2 years
Inserted himself.
without
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah.
And
Not
then,
Jeff Ross. Yeah.
Jeff
Yeah,
Ross.
I know what you're
We were like,
I've seen it before.
I'm sorry.
yeah, he's like,
Yeah. For the people at home. Yeah.
and then Jeff got on board and,
Changed it.
yeah, he got it on TV. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Got on Comedy Central. Yeah.
I mean, I could argue that, you know, who knows who fucked it up, but like, I think the best era of the show was when we were just unfiltered.
It had more punk rock feel.
Well, it was just like, I mean, and you couldn't do it today, but like, one of the rules was, well, there really weren't that many
It
rules.
was his hug. I remember that. Yeah.
One, you had to hug your opponent after.
Yeah.
The language was whatever you wanted it to be, and if it was two white comics battling, this just sounded insane. Each one got an N-word.
What?
And I don't mean
That one.
GGA. I mean
Hard
the
R.
R version.
Hard R.
But that's... and
That was
it-
Moses. That was Moses and Rel.
Well, what's not my decision, I'll tell you that. And I
And
was...
that's what he did to rest. No, just kidding.
Right. I mean, I was okay. And then it's one of the, probably, I've been to KISS concerts, World Series, it was just at Metallica Friday night.
Yeah.
The loudest I've ever heard a room go is, I won't say his name, he probably doesn't care, but it's two white comics battling, and his closing joke was, well, we know Matt's dad left him, and his mom fucks,
Blah, blah.
and you would have thought Metallica started a concert in there. Like, I've never heard him. Because it was so, like, no one thought...
So jammed in.
I mean, and he won the battle. Like, he won it based on that. I mean, it was insane. Like,
Yeah.
so, but then on TV, it was just
Yeah.
a little cleaned up. I mean, I understand you can't do that, but
Sanitized.
I think they, my first season...
Well, because you were a competitor on the show.
Because I think Comedy Central was like, okay, we like that guy in the corner, but we have a thing called sponsors, so we can't really,
Exactly.
we can't have this guy. Like,
You know, talking about like Latinos or
Yeah.
talking about
I think
Asians or black or exactly.
it was like
Yeah.
a school shooting one week with all the Comedy Central execs there, and Moses would always set me up so I could like get in the line. I'm like, hey, it was a good shot. He killed 7 of the 10. You know. So I think they, or like that Vegas shooting.
Yeah, the country music.
like
Paisley, I think. Yeah.
Aldine.
Aldine, Jason Aldine.
I was like, the guy really wasn't that good of a shot. He only killed 50 people out of 20,000. Like, Stevie Wonder could have done that. So I think Comedy Central was like, okay, that can't be it. But can he battle?
Yeah.
And I had never battled before.
You never did.
Oh,
No.
really?
So Boone Shakalaka was my first battle.
Oh.
Now, you'd think, oh, that you must have killed him. He was probably my hardest opponent I've ever had.
Boone has charisma.
Well, he's crazy.
Yeah,
he was crazy.
Yeah, well, yeah. I hope he's still alive.
Because he just kept looking at me going, who does your hair? Like, that's all he would say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so how do you like,
How do you?
what do you like, usually roasters, I say something about you, and then you
say something about his mother.
You
or
know,
something.
I say something about your dad, and then,
How you're dressed,
I
or
play
whatever.
football, or I play hockey, like, it's just a back and forth. But, like, who does your hair 5 times? It's like, it's not a lot of, like,
Who does your hair?
yeah, your mama, I think, was one of my rebuttals. So, and then my next opponent was a pro wrestler,
Yeah.
which was one of the funner battles.
Well, because you're in with the wrestlers.
They loved me, and
Yeah.
I knew he was going to be bad. Because this is the Wild West of roast battles. So it was, the belly room's about the size of this room. Would you say? Maybe, give or take.
Close. Yeah.
And I think the legal capacity was maybe 80 people. There was 140 people in there every week.
Yeah.
So like it was just the energy. There was nowhere for the energy to go.
It was so packed in.
The ceilings are low. The walls are pretty close to each other.
And people were standing. It was real punk rock feel to it.
It
was great.
If you're a wrestling fan, I'll equate it to ECW, which was like the
underground.
And
like Sting and all.
Well, like Sabu, who was like the death matches, which is the violent wrestling. Roast battle is not stand up.
Yeah, fair.
It's skilled bullying. Hurt them before they hurt you.
Yeah.
Like I knew every battle I was in, it was going to be Earl. You're so old. Blah blah blah.
You already knew. Yeah, it was like 8 Mile. You already knew what the bit was going to be.
Earl. Any girl I date is going to be younger than me, so there's a lot of Earl dates young girls and all that. But so I was the king of rebuttals.
Yeah.
Like my jokes weren't that great, but I knew what was coming, which is
You knew the angles that were going to be taken. Yeah.
So this wrestler John Morrison, if you follow wrestling, he's like, I want to do roast battle. I'm like, I don't think you do, dude. It's like it's a different. Like,
be careful what you ask for.
You're a friend. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
Earl, I've been at WrestleMania in front of 80,000 people. I know what I'm doing. Like I won't. The crowd's not going to make me nervous.
I've got the presence.
Yeah, and he does. He's like
Yeah.
AEW wrestling yesterday was 80,000 people. I'm sure those guys don't get nervous, but roast battle is a different, it's the animals up there, and it's like, I got this, don't worry about it, let's just have a good battle. I'm like, well, just in case we don't, let's do a wrestling thing where my girlfriend at the time TV show. I helped her. She's unbelievable. Like she looks like Julia Roberts, but prettier. And super talented.
Yeah.
I said, listen, if this battle starts bombing, I'm going to ask Whitney to marry me on stage. Because I'm a good actor when I have to be.
Yeah.
If it's in my zone, I can do it.
Cue range.
I'm going to pull out a ring.
Yeah.
It's going to be in a box. She's going to come. I'm going to get on all fours. I'm going to get up to kiss her. And then right when our lips are about to touch, she's going to turn around and kiss you.
Yeah, you got to get the
crowd's
effort.
going to go fucking bonkers. And I'm going to push you. And he's like, okay, I'll put you in a stone cold stunner. And whatever you do, don't turn your head to the side.
I never want to be paralyzed.
I never been touched by a man this strong before. He does that weird workout parkour, I think you call it. It's like gymnastics. Like he could come in here and climb the wall.
Okay, that's jumping off a building.
Yeah, it's unbelievable what this guy can do.
Okay.
And of course, the minute he touched me, so it works perfectly. The whole room's silent. People are like, one girl in front's crying because Whitney's a great actor.
Oh, yeah.
So she's playing it up. I'm doing relatively good. We're about to kiss. All of a sudden, she pushes me, kisses John. I act like I'm pissed. I'm like, fuck you, man. And I push him. Of course, he didn't move an inch. And then he gives me a stunner. I was so fucking nervous. I turned my head exactly like he said. And he knees me in the head. And I'm like legit hurt. And then the autistic kid has a ref shirt on, Firewest.
Yeah.
And the crowd's going bonkers.
Autistic Thunder.
I think he's the only one left from the original show now. And then I started battling more skilled people. But then I started beating people that I probably shouldn't have been beating. So like I beat Jimmy Carr, and Jimmy Carr plays arenas.
Jimmy Carr's a monster.
Oh, Jeff was so pissed when I beat him. Like, I can literally see steam coming from his ears. Because I'm sure Comedy Central and Jeff were like, you're gonna kill this guy.
Yeah.
You're gonna come out half naked because they would come out like a wrestler.
Yeah, you go with no shirt on.
The wave's gonna oil him up, and then you'll kill him. And it didn't quite work out that well.
Dude, I forgot about the wave. I forgot about how.
Yeah, they were called the Negro wave.
But it was Jeremiah.
Jeremiah was like the whitest guy on planet Earth.
Jeremiah Watkins,
and Jamar, Willie,
Haiti.
Haiti played the show for some. When you get told you're too creepy for roast battle, you're creepy.
Yeah, he
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I battled predators and like, but you know, the show changed. Like, you know, I battled this one guy. And he's a little overweight, and you know, he might have had some sexual skeletons in his closet. And
talk about.
so I battle him, and
Yeah.
the producer's like, "You can't body shame him like that." I'm like, "What are you talking about?
You can't call a fat guy fat.
What? Like, it's
Yeah.
the whole point of the show." Like,
Yeah. Well,
you know, and then when Piven was up there,
Yeah.
I was told to go up there and roast him, and then we're gonna have a roast battle.
Yeah.
So I go up there and I start hammering him, and he clearly, looking back now, he had no idea what was going on.
he had no idea what he was
Like,
walking
well,
into.
who is this guy?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm giving him these home run rebuttal shots to get me.
Yeah.
And so then I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just kill this guy. And then he's like, I don't know who the fuck you are, man, but I'll kick your ass in the parking lot. I'm like, how about trying it up here, bitch? and Jeff and Jason Reitman are like holding Kevin back. And then Jeff calls me an hour later. He's like, what was that, man? You were bullying Piven. I'm like, the whole show's based around bullying.
What are you talking about?
We had a guy up there who was HIV positive.
Yeah.
And we were making jokes about it.
Yeah.
It was so-
Oh yeah.
You can't bully the famous people. Is that what they meant to say?
So that's why
you can't.
yeah, it's like he doesn't get special. Chappelle even got it. Like one night we're all hammering
Yeah.
Chappelle, and he's getting us back too.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he gets it.
Yeah.
You know,
Not Jeremy Piven.
I forgot what he said to me.
You can make fun of Dave Chappelle, but don't make fun of don't you dare make fun of a national treasure like Jeremy
He's
Piven.
ready to go back.
I mean, Chappelle was
I like
like,
PCU. I like PCU, by the way. It was a great movie.
because Chappelle pointed at me. He's like, "Who's this Jewish guy over here?" I'm like, "Hey, man, you learned the value of slavery." He's like, "Oh, really? What did you learn?" I'm like, "How much our skin boils at 140 degrees." And like, he got it. Like, I mean, you guys learned a good work ethic, babe. And like, but he got it. Like,
It's roast battle.
I made more money than everyone in this room put together, even Earl.
Yeah.
And so that was the fun hour of the show. And then,
Then it.
you know,
I mean, when it start getting into people's money and people start getting weird.
well, I just think I knew it had changed when we got back from my season.
Yeah.
And you saw like alternative comics trying to get on the show.
Yes.
Because they hated the show when it was in that era I'm talking about, like
Yeah.
hacky comedy, and they're probably right. I mean, it is like the
But clout chasing knows no boundaries.
Yeah, I mean,
in LA, you get. Well, yeah. When I saw the Silver Lake comics coming in on that, I was just like, what?
And then, you know,
There's one in particular. I was just like, what is she doing yet?
Yeah, I don't. But you tell me later. Like,
Yeah.
I knew the show was over in terms of like, okay, it's a different scene here now. When like Cassie Dang was in the VIP booth, and no offense, rest in peace, but like. We went from like Chappelle and John Mayer and Ivan
Reitman,
not just Jason Reitman, but he brought his dad one night. It was like some of my age. He made every comedy I watched.
Yeah.
And probably
Judd Apatow.
Apatow. I mean, just like
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Jeselnik even showed up one night.
Yeah.
And then, you know, so like when you go from that to, you know, Cassie, who I was friends with, like
I love Cassie.
she was a little annoying. Let's be honest. You know, I love an LA comedy.
She can be a bit much sometimes.
She's a little bit of you know, like
intense.
Well, I mean, I love an LA comedy when someone dies. Oh, they were the best. They were the best. You just told me how shitty they were a week ago. Like,
the Facebook tributes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it happened recently. I mean, we're around so much death. I lose track of who dies.
It was a crazy run a year ago.
Yeah, Jack Knight and like Jack Knight. It was a great guy. He would always give me great intros.
Yeah.
Like he was respectful. Like he knew he was higher up the food chain than I was.
Yeah.
And he would like, this guy's a legend. He's a mentor and all that.
Yeah.
But you know, Jack was known to run the light a bit. No disrespect.
Hey, you don't want to get out there now. Come on.
No, I mean, it's true though. Like,
fucking around.
and so like when he died, one guy was like, fuck that kid, he always runs the light, fuck him. And then as soon as Jack died, oh man, I love Jack so much.
Glad, what do you call it? Glad handing?
Palming, glad handing.
That phrase, explain palming for people that don't know it.
So no quick ankle movements, guys. Lois is on the ground now.
All right. She's good.
Yeah. But no, palming is basically being phony and like giving people compliments. Like the other night, someone came up to me at the store, and I hadn't gone on yet. And
Great
this
set.
girl goes, "Yeah, great set. I love your new closer." I'm like, "I haven't even gone on yet." What are you talking about?
There's so much of that on the patio. There's so much of the.
Oh, it's out of control.
Has it gotten worse?
Especially, like, oh yeah, I mean, I had friends. I won't say her name, but like, she's like my comedy guardian angel. And, like, she used to, any big comic she's managed, or no, I'm sorry, any big actor she has managed. Her actually comedy. She's new actually to stand up in terms of
rapping.
yeah, she has managed the biggest of the big, and so she's pretty well known in the comedy world.
She knows her shit.
But like when people see her, they're like, "Oh my god, that's so and so's manager." People, "Oh man, you look great today, Earl," because I was talking to her, and it's like, wow.
They're just trying to wedge their way in any way they can. It's so.
Or Eddie Ift, that fucking guy. Like, we're good friends, and he's like claims he's anti-palming. But one night I'm talking to Eddie, and Chappelle walks in, and Eddie literally left me mid-sentence. Like, there was a vapor trail of how fast he left the conversation. But I love Eddie. Eddie's on the Hawaii Benefits show at the store Wednesday. I don't even think he's Hawaiian.
I know. Did you wind up getting playing the baseball? Did they have the baseball game? They had the Brody baseball game during.
Oh no, they had to
rain.
cancel because of the rain. I was on the Comedy Store softball team for a while. That was enough for me.
Yeah.
Maybe the worst. I was the second best player on the team, and I was horrible. I was second base, but I played like a hockey goalie. Like, nothing got by me. Nothing.
You wore a mask on the.
Basically, I mean, a ball would come to me. I wouldn't bend over to catch it like a typical second or shortstop.
Yeah.
I'd kick my leg out, stop the ball, and then pick it up and throw it. So all these good
little
teams,
little theatrics to it.
100%. But all the teams, were, don't hit it to the second baseman. That guy stops everything. Because I had played hockey goalie before, so like. A baseball hit is not that fast to me, or softball.
Yeah.
Because a hockey puck, even in a recreational league, is going 70, 80 miles an hour and up.
Severe.
So a softball coming at me really was pretty easy.
You just taking body shots to stop.
I did whatever. I was like, I caught one with my bare hand. You know, I just literally went like that, and that hurt. And then our shortstop was a ringer. He was like a minor league player. Someone, I won't say who, from the Comedy Store managed to recruit.
Well, there's a comic that played college baseball. Alessandro played at the Florida International.
Might have been him. Like he was a
Cuban guy.
Yeah,
he's Cuban. He does stand up.
He was amazing.
Yeah,
I mean,
Alex Ansalega, I believe his last name was.
There was a double play once where he caught the ball as the second baseman. I had to get on second base, and he threw the ball maybe where the kitchen sink is to me. So this is the video, so people will get. It's like
you'll figure it out.
Maybe 15 feet. He threw it as hard as he could, and my hand
still ringing.
I thought I broke it, and then I threw the ball about 40 feet over the first baseman's head. Roy Wood Jr. was the first baseman that night.
Shit, nice. So, big Cubs fan.
That's like when I lied. I think the first movie I was ever in was the Babe Ruth TV movie. Because I looked like a 20s baseball player, with short hair and a big fucking jaw. Like I looked like a white baseball player from the 20s. So they asked me if I had any baseball experience.
You look like the guy who would be a professional athlete if there weren't any black people around.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I was not batting against Satchel Paige. They're like, you're not going to have any speaking lines, but you'll be in all the baseball scenes. You'll be pretty prominent because you really look like someone who played on the Yankees.
Yeah, you got the physique. Yeah.
And I'm like, do you have any baseball experience? Like, I played minor league ball. It's all good. I haven't played minor league baseball. And so my first day of warm-ups with these guys, it was the Pashoric brothers. Now, probably no one under 50 knows who they are, but their brother Tom was pretty. He might be in the Hall of Fame. Tom Pashoric. No. They were all minor league players. And all very good baseball players. The way they threw the ball in warm-ups, it was clear I was nowhere near them.
I played in Canada.
Well, I used to lie a lot back then. Like, I got a hockey commercial for Pepsi. I said I played pro hockey.
I had an uncle who was like that. He would say he was trying to get into acting, and like, hey, do you know how to row a canoe? He was like, yeah, absolutely, and he would like almost die on a commercial shoot. Yeah. Do you know how to ride a horse? Oh yeah, I grew up riding horse. You'd be like fall off the horse. You'd be like, we're lucky he didn't end up like Christopher Reeve. It was
Well, that's what I told him, because I'm like Rain Man with sports knowledge, so the guy in the audition, I wasn't even supposed to audition. My friend who looked like Wayne Gretzky.
Okay.
He was like, hey, do you want to come with me to this audition? Just keep me company. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with it back then. That's the daytime. And so I go in there, everyone at audition, the guy's like, do you want to audition? I'm like, oh, I'm not an actor. I'm just here with my buddy. Like, why don't you come in? And so, you slate Earl Skakel, I think it was 20 at the time.
Yeah.
What's your hockey experience? I'm like, fuck it, I'm probably not going to get it. I played for the Binghamton Rangers. And the guy's like, who's your coach? Robbie Fatorik, I knew the coach's name. Who are your line mates? Nick Fatiu and Ron Duguay. Oh, fuck, this guy really. I don't even. So I got the lead.
Yeah.
So at Culver City Ice Rink, which is, I think it's still in Sepulveda, where the Kings used to practice.
Yeah.
Let's just say when I hit the ice, it was quite clear I did not play pro hockey. I could barely. The guy looks at me and goes, you skate like Mick Jagger walks. And, but it was too, for whatever reason, they couldn't find another actor. It was like, all right, this is the guy. So the stunt was, I had to meet a player in the corner. He bends over to give me a hip check, and I fly over him. So I had someone push me off camera, and it actually worked out. And the whole point of the commercial was everyone's drinking Coke, but I drink Pepsi. So I get like superpowers.
Okay, yeah.
And then
like a Mario Brothers.
I think on my resume I said I was in Star Wars, just like. And the guy's like,
you were in the line for Star Wars.
Yeah, he's like, who were you in Star Wars? I'm like, I was a Force Stormtrooper when Vader comes into the scene. Like, it's a perfect lie because they don't keep records for that.
Right.
Yeah.
So you learned to lie a lot back then.
Still do.
Yeah, I mean,
let's go.
Now I'm a little more true. Now I'm a lot more truthful. And
You've lived up to your advanced billing.
It gets me in trouble,
Yeah.
But it's the only way I know to be. The older I've gotten, the more honest I am, which I actually like.
Yeah.
But I'm finding that honesty in comedy is not a value.
Oil and vinegar.
Character trait.
Yeah.
What do you?
I was Metallica.
I went because my friend is in Wolfgang Van Halen's band.
Yeah.
He plays rhythm guitar.
Yeah.
So
it's
they
Eddie
were
Van
the
Halen's
Eddie Van Halen's son.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wolfgang. Yeah.
But if you don't know that, the name of the band is called Mammoth.
Okay.
So it's not like Eddie Van Halen's kid, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
And I saw them last night.
Keeping it low profile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
He I think the first 2 albums. They have 2 albums out. He's recorded them all by himself.
Oh,
He plays bass, drum. He's it's the wrong word. He's an idiot savant with music.
Okay. Yeah.
He clearly got his dad's genes musically. He was playing bass in Van Halen when he was 20. That's wild. And you've got David Lee Roth in between songs talking about eating pussy and since David Lee Roth fucked so many girls, it was like a gateway drug to dick. Can you imagine the prime David Lee Roth? In the 70s, David Lee Roth has been laid consistently for 50 plus years.
He's got to be close to Chamberlain numbers. Will
He might have surpassed. When you think the lead singer of Van Halen in the 80s, that's.
Yeah, he would take out the town of Omaha in a night.
There's not a calculator on Earth that could calculate his numbers. He's. So I went for them.
Yeah.
And then Metallica does this thing where they play 2 set lists.
Yeah, you're telling. Yeah.
My favorite 2 songs are Enter Sandman, which everyone likes.
Natch, yeah.
And their cover of Thin Lizzy's Whiskey in a Jar.
Okay.
Which I thought was a Metallica song. I didn't even know it was a Thin Lizzy song. But unfortunately, they played it last night, so I didn't get to hear my 2 favorite songs. But visually, it's amazing. I've been to I don't even know how many concerts I've been to.
Right.
Probably 1,000 in my lifetime. Literally, probably 20 a year or whatever it is.
Yeah. That would be
close
to
when
you were a toddler, bro.
I've been going to concerts steadily since '84.
That's fucking
Springsteen was the first one, and then it's been a couple of year minimum.
Right.
And their stage setup was it's like a city.
SoFi?
Yeah. So it's basically covers the whole football field.
Oh wow.
So, and it's like a Lego set. Like it just goes up and down. And they've got these
Like an amusement park, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they've got these 6 Stonehenge video monitors.
Okay.
That I mean, I don't know how they got them into the building. Like they're so it's visually, even if you don't like Metallica, it's amazing. And Pantera was
Cowboys from Hell.
yeah. I mean, I'm not really down with the singer's racial views from a couple of years ago, but
I wasn't aware of that.
I mean, I said some words that
fair enough.
aren't cool, and there's a couple of hand signals I don't really admire, but
Yeah, okay, that's probably
you
good.
can tell he's matured.
It's good thing having him in LA. It's great.
So they were good, Every now and then you got to do something outside of the comedy world.
Absolutely.
You have to go I love going to Palm Springs, and clearly I don't tan, but I know I won't know one person there.
Yeah.
So I know how to talk about comedy. You got to have
just decompress out of it.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
I stayed at the shitty hotel. It's at what's the Monkey Tree Inn?
The Monkey Tree.
It's based out of.
I did not know this.
It's 70. It's like a 60s themed hotel.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's not like the fancy, 10-star, amusement park in the middle of the pool. It's just like I think like Elvis stayed there, so it's that era.
Okay.
And it's good because I know nobody there.
Yeah. Just decompress, unplug.
Don't want to talk about.
Dude, it's so hard to do that now with cell phones and everything. And especially if you have like any kind of level of clout, I'm sure it's annoying as hell.
You go on Instagram, there's a comedy show flyer. You go on Twitter, someone tweeting jokes about Trump or whatever.
Yeah.
You go on Facebook. I guess Instagram and Facebook are linked. So
yeah, correct. Yeah. Whatever you see on one, you're going to see at the other. Yeah.
And I know so many people. I can't get. Like I'm going to go to Runyon after this.
Yeah.
Just take Lois for a quick hike. Yeah. There'll be I bet you I'll run into minimum 3 or 4 comics up there.
I've done pretty well with not having to deal with people.
At Runyon or just
Runyon?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's a popular.
I think
I can't deal with that.
Yeah. I'm good at
But I'm the bad guy.
ones.
I'm the bad guy we're talking
about. You're the bad guy.
This business is unbelievable. Like it really, truly is. It's insane.
I think that was the last comedian I think I ran into up there.
Well, he wasn't really a comedian. But,
okay, fair enough. All right. Sorry, I was a kid.
We're comedians.
Yes. Yeah.
He was. I don't know what he was, but
a little mischievous. A little bit of a wild boy. Yeah.
That supernova flying around.
Oh yeah. You are the call out king, man.
but I was told to take him down. Like what?
Hey, you're making fun of comedians now.
I'm making fun of the buffonishness of.
I love the 8 strippers or like the one
Johnny Summers, the random drive by, and
the triple D, the comedian with the triple D's coming in. It was just like.
It's unbelievable, this business. Like I've never raped anyone. I've never been aggressive with women.
I've never heard anything about you with that.
You can I have had one girl say I threw her down a flight of stairs, which is completely insane. Like it's just I don't even have a side of the story. It's just no.
Yeah.
Like there's no wacky. So that's the only. I think in my 23 years of comedy, it's the only person I'm aware of.
I've known you forever, and it's so weird. It's so weird the cloud that you have to deal with. Yeah.
Well, I mean, even and I have very few enemies in comedy. I'm sure I have people who don't think I'm funny, but they will talk to me still. And even probably the one guy in LA comedy who hates me, he even came up to me. Sorry, Lois.
Lois didn't want to discuss this.
Yeah. is like, hey man, I know it's not true.
Yeah.
So, but it was scary because
Because everything
one tweet,
well, yeah,
you're done.
it spreads like wildfire, man.
Yeah, I mean, one person, but I think
Yeah.
I'm so well liked in the community.
Yeah.
Not my comedy necessarily, but just me.
Stop.
No, but I mean, I'm not for everyone, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah,
But I think even the people who don't think I'm funny like it when I'm in the room.
absolutely.
So,
Lois likes it.
it's pretty good if you have one person
If you have one friend.
who doesn't like you in 23 years. It's a pretty good record.
Yeah. I mean, if everybody liked you, well, I probably wouldn't like you. I'd try to be the person who didn't like you if it was unanimous.
But who doesn't like to be? I mean, that's how fucked up this business is.
Yeah.
It's almost pays to not be liked because you're seen as a rogue operator.
Yeah.
But like what? Like
No, I'm just not an asshole. It's just
Yeah.
like,
what's going on?
yeah,
here?
yeah.
But
I think that it's so weird. There's times where I think it's getting better, but then I see something else. It's like,
oh, nobody cares. Like,
yeah, exactly. And you can't let it get to your head. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, Yeah.
it's.
love it.
The business is insane. It'll drive you insane if you try and make sense of it.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
from who gets Montreal to who gets past
yeah.
the comedy clubs.
Oh my God, yes.
It's, but like
Yeah.
I saw a lineup at the Improv the other night. It was like Helen Keller could tell this was a bad lineup, but and I can't get any return my calls.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay,
I'm sure you guys don't do this anymore, but I got a contest coming up next week that I got to be in.
where let's
It's
plug
at the
it.
Ha Ha.
Yeah.
It's at the Ha Ha Comedy Club. It's a breakout comedian of the year. It's done by the Black Film Festival. They're starting a comedy festival now.
Oh, hey, I mean,
So there's going to be the finals is in DC in October.
It's a
Ida
flyout.
Rodriguez is going to be there.
I
Lunetta's
love
going to
her.
be there.
Ida Rodriguez.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah, she's a
There's
monster.
going to be a bunch of comedians out there. But I was just saying, when I do a contest, I used to sit and watch the whole show, and I'm like, okay, he was better than me. But okay, we equal. Okay, I beat all of them.
You rank yourself
Yeah.
amongst the other 8.
And then
or
they
whatever.
announced the top 3, and I'm not in it, and I'm like, what the f- just happened? So now I can't watch anybody else. I have
They're
to
bringers.
just do mine and
Yeah.
walk away.
Yeah.
Because I can't watch anybody else do it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about judges contest. I've
Like
never,
legit,
I haven't
like
even
the-
done a bringer contest, and
You haven't done Uncle Clyde? Come on, man.
that was a long time ago. That was so long
Yeah.
ago.
But judges are, usually it's. Dante's out of control.
Your Dante tweets are so fucking.
I did do a U.S. comedy one time.
That's horrible.
And
Everybody's
blew my
done it.
mind.
Everybody's done it.
Oh my
Everybody's.
God.
There's no shame in doing it. Everybody's done
when
it.
I lost that, I was like, are they serious right now?
No, he's 100% serious.
It was like, oh, we had 2 people, but a third person was so good, we decided to send them through too. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. And then they
What?
announced somebody else. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was 6 people here, and I'm not top 3? Like, what?
I mean, I finished second one year,
Yeah.
and it was the same year that I was a judge one week, a host the next week, and then a contestant. Like, that's like.
You're good enough to judge, but you're not good enough to
Like,
get
what?
past.
Well, that was like with Roast Battle. That was an illegally run television show.
Yeah.
And people are like, well, you're just saying that because you have problems with certain people. Like, because my ex-girlfriend used to work on the show Holy Moly, the golf show. It's like a reality. It's like Wipeout, but with miniature golf.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I was like, well, why did you get me on it? Like, I used to
Yeah.
golf a lot.
Yeah.
And putting, I was never like a great golfer, but putting, I
Yeah.
could putt with any PGA pro because of these glasses.
You
Like,
could see through the hole.
I literally
Yeah.
could see blades of grass that no one else can see. Because I had my eyesight sucks, but
Yeah.
with these on,
Yeah.
I could literally see individual blades of grass that like Tiger Woods could not see. And she's like, well, I can't get you on. And I'm like, why not? She's like, well, you probably win it because you are like putting was your thing.
Yeah.
And they could say, well, his girlfriend's a writer on the show. She probably gave him favorable, opponents
Yeah.
and favorable holes and.
It would be fixing the game.
Yeah, it's called the
Like
game
the
show.
quiz show.
Yeah.
The quiz show thing. Yeah.
There's a law now that if it's a cash prize,
You have to have
There's no conflicts of interest.
You have to have a third party clear everything that happens.
Yeah. So like in roast battle, I was battling like my first opponent.
And it was all just thrown together in the back room.
Yeah. My first opponent was Jesse Joyce, who's a great comic. Like but he was the head writer on At Midnight. Like
another Comedy Central show. Yeah.
Wait a minute, like because I knew when my first I had a strategy. I was not the best roast battle, but I was the best at strategy.
Yeah.
Like, I knew how to play it, so I knew Jesse's such a great writer. Like his jokes are like Jeselnik style. Like there's like they're
cutting
8-9 sentences. They weave in and out, and then at the end the swerve.
Yeah.
Mine aren't like that at all. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm like 1-2 sentence jokes tops. And I forced him to go first because my buddy who worked at Comedy Central was like, hey, you know why they're having to battle Jesse? But I'm like, no, they don't. Well, because they're going to think he's boring on TV because he's so good at joke writing.
Yeah.
He doesn't need the bullshit that I need.
Yeah.
So the
theatrics.
they want you to make it fun. They think he's going to kill you.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay.
Oh, like a Globetrotters versus Washington Generals.
I was the Washington Generals, but I had strategy.
Yeah.
So I knew if I made him go first.
Throw him off a little.
Yeah, I was like, well, you're the big pro, Jesse. You go first, bitch. And like, he was already backtracking, and so his first joke was so long that even Rogan, who was judging, was like, bro, this is like 3 fucking jokes. And you know, Rogan, like, you think I keep it real? Joe with comedy is
no bullshit.
A police of comedy.
Well, he put his career on the line.
Yeah, I mean, I remember just standing there on stage and just don't say anything. They're arguing. This is great.
Don't argue with Rogan. Don't argue with Rogan.
No, Joe's on my side, so just don't say anything. And Jesse's kind of being a little, not combative, like, you know, in the roast battle world, he's like playing it up. And don't say anything. And then Dane Cook is like, okay, Earl, it's your turn. And I'm like, well, Jesse, that joke was longer than your first marriage. And then I looked over at all the every Comedy Central exec from New York and LA was in the VIP area. And I mean, they literally get on the edge of their seats and they're like, they tilt their heads. And then my next joke was the knockout shot.
Yeah.
And I look over and you could tell they're like,
we didn't script this.
And then I went full wrestling mode.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, the Comedy Central travel guys here. I fly first class. Last name is SKAKEL. I want 2 kosher meals, even though I'm not Jewish. I want to fucking stick it to this network.
Take out the brown M&Ms. Yeah.
And so, but my point of that whole diatribe is like Jesse shouldn't have ever been on the show.
Yeah.
Because he's clearly they were rooting for him.
Yeah. It was a fixed match.
Right. And then you know, I mean, Jeff is an executive producer on the show and a judge. Like, that's literally not allowed. And his manager is an executive producer on the show.
How?
No, I mean, and people think, oh, you just don't like him. You're just saying that because, you know.
Well, technically, you're correct, though.
But I am correct.
Yeah,
not even technically. Take Jeff out of it.
The techniques of it are
you know, and then, you know, like my bracket, I was the only one with no representation on the show.
Yeah.
So out of the 16 contestants, 15 had managers, agents, whatever. I'm the lone wolf, and it clearly showed.
Nobody's sticking up for you.
Like one person had a bracket where the 3 opponents that they could have faced, they'd never battled before. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I got Jimmy Carr and Tom Ballard, who's this maniac from Australia.
Yeah.
Like who?
Yeah.
Like Tom's super. We're like good friends now.
You're like the 16th seed in the
100%
in the Sweet 16. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm like the Bad News Bears in the sequel when they had no coach, and it was just like, you know, go get them. Yeah. So, you know, that was my first experience with politics and the TV show. And I was like, why am I the only one going through all this? I'm a founding father of the show. Yeah. Not a creator.
No,
that's Moses.
Yeah, that's Moses.
He created it. I mean, I don't know. You know, that was a murky time trying to figure out.
I know it was definitely Moses. I would say part Rel. Yeah.
I mean, I think Rel's contributed, and this is I
love. I started with Rel. I love him. Yeah.
I mean, I can't say we're friends, but like we're not enemies. I mean, really, all Rel would contribute would be like, "Hey, yo, Moses, who's on the battle tonight?"
The announcing part. it would bring up the level. He was a good hype man.
Yeah, I mean,
the energy. He helped the energy of the room.
But I always thought it was I was there the first night of the show when Moses said to Josh Martin and Kenny Lyon, "Hey, why don't you guys
duke it out?" Or
what do they call it in the hood? They don't call it roasting. It's slapping or
snaps.
It should be roasting, joning.
I think he didn't say battle, but he said like, "Why don't you guys snap each other?"
Snaps.
And then the second week, it was like no one wanted to do stand up; they just wanted to roast battle.
It was Tuesday at midnight. It was.
What was the mic started by Steph? I'm Rain Man with knowledge. So Stephanie Sabari had an open mic.
Tuesday in the belly room.
It was horrible.
Midnight.
Not because of Stephanie.
No,
It was Tuesday night in a dead zone. The store wasn't quite popping yet.
Yeah.
So
still Tommy days, right?
Yep. And I don't know how it happened, but I think Stephanie said to Moses, "Hey, do you want to take over the show?"
Well, because they're homies. Yeah.
And then Moses
turned
it's just lucked out that Kenny and Josh. This is how crazy this business is. Literally, that show, which ended up having 5 seasons on TV, three in the US, 2 in the UK, hosted by the guy I beat in the UK. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, he was.
No, he's 100 times bigger comic.
Yeah.
But you'd think that I would have gotten a little something more than what I got. It's weird seeing 3 people I beat get all 3 seasons. But anyway, is that me being a dick or is that just the truth?
It's the truth. It's fucked up. It'll drive you insane. This.
Well, I hold grudges, admittedly, so I'll never let it go. Ever.
That's why I thought you guys would like each other.
Okay.
Ever.
Yeah,
And I remember, because I've never had a drug or drink in my life, which shouldn't mean anything to anyone, but I remember everything.
Yeah, I ain't forgetting nothing.
I have that. It's not. There's that actress Mary Lou Henner who she was in the TV show Taxi.
Yeah.
She has that disease where. You could literally walk up to her right now and go, "Mary Lou, September 17th, 1982. She remember everything she did that day."
I went to Taco Bell,
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
she remembered what she had on.
Yeah.
I was with Matt Lewis. He had on a Lakers shirt, red shorts, and he had Drakkar, a cologne on. She is, I think it's like literally 1 in 67 million people have it.
Okay.
I had that disease. It's not on her level, but I remember everything.
Okay.
I remember everything. So, even with the girl who said I threw her down a flight of stairs, we dated for about 1.5 years, maybe a little longer because there were a lot of breakups in that year. But I would say a year.
You can account for every night.
I remember every day. I remember everything she wore. I remember every. I was like, yeah. I mean,
sleepless nights.
I mean, I remember every day we spent together. I was like, okay, was there any incident that she could have misconstrued for me? Like, was I walking up a flight of stairs and did I slip and grab her shoulder so I wouldn't fall down? Did she maybe think I was trying to throw it out? Like, there was so in terms of grudges, I remember everything.
Sometimes it's just crazy.
I'll never let off the gas. But that's why people are afraid of me. Because I don't talk shit. I talk facts.
You don't. Yeah, you don't.
So when I talk about my time on Roast Battle, people say, "This guy's pretty better." Everything's factual.
Yes.
There's not one thing. "Oh, this guy's fat tub of shit." That's talking shit.
Yeah. And even the stuff that you're talking opinionated is always favorable. You're like,
what's factual?
Yeah.
You can't. That's why no one can say anything bad about me because,
you have the receipts.
Yeah, like when you have the receipts and it's, you don't. Which is why I was tough to roast about because,
you do.
I wouldn't do surface jokes like, "Hey, you look like Denzel Washington with no money" or whatever. Like, I hit not you, but I hit your comedy.
Yeah.
Not you, but because I learned that from Brendan Lynch, who was this brilliant comic. Like, he hurt people's feelings. Like, I'm not going to do yo mama jokes. I'm not going to do you look like Weird Al Yankees like fuck Max Headroom. I'm going to talk about you bombing.
Yeah. It's going to go deep. It's going to go for the deep cut.
Because you can do surface level jokes to me. Like, I am the oldest guy in Roast Battle at the time. Yeah. So, I'd be silly to get mad at age jokes.
Yeah. It would be oh, how dare you? It would be.
You can make fun of something in your life that's true, but it's true, so it's like, same thing with you. But
Yeah.
you attack anyone's comedy, like whether it's because you're newer at comedy, right?
Yeah.
Like how long have you been doing it?
About 4 years.
So, that's not that new. Like,
Yeah.
But you're 4 years, I'm 23 years. Either one of us, you could attack our comedy. We're gonna be like, "Fuck you." Because you make fun of someone's nose or their
That's gonna happen.
their face. You got herpes here or whatever.
Yeah. Ex-girlfriend, whatever.
Yeah.
Surface level shit.
You can get over that really easily. You attack someone's comedy, that hurts their soul,
Yes.
which is what I wanted to do.
That's why I can't watch other people go when I'm in the competitions.
Yeah.
Yeah, those competitions.
Yeah.
I know you're not asking me for advice, but because I like you, I'll give it to you. Like competitions are scams.
Yeah.
They're bringer shows basically.
The other one was it got you in front of Emily.
I did the scam ones. Obviously, I did.
But
but then I did the ones where the last couple of ones I didn't have to pay to get in.
Right.
All I did was send in a tape.
Yeah.
And one of them, I sent in a tape. It got me straight to the finals, and then they paid for me to do a show in Shreveport, Louisiana. And then this one, I just sent in a tape
To the haha.
It got me. It's not haha. It's the Black Film Festival.
Oh, but it's at the haha.
But it's
That's just the
on
venue. Yeah.
So I just sent in a tape. I didn't pay anything, and they put me in the semifinals. And if I win, I can go compete for $20,000.
That's great.
Yeah.
I've been to the haha since Jack Senior tried to shake me down once.
Yeah.
Well, I'd written a review on this goes.
Oh, is this around the Chris Neff days?
Yeah. I'd written a review on some comedy website. I think it was Chuckle Monkey.
Kim Pringle. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is going way back.
Yeah,
The LA comedy.
It was on AOL.
Yeah, I mean, this was like before
2007 or 8.
Face. Oh, it was 2003, like maybe even before that.
Chuckle Monkey was still going when I started in 08.
But I mean, the prime of that, it was basically a forum for comics.
Yeah.
Like,
Here's where the mics are.
what is Facebook now?
Yeah.
Or Instagram. Comics would go there. Hey, I got a room. We can all do it.
Yeah.
Or you can leave reviews of comedy clubs.
We got an open mic at the Firefox at
Right.
10 p.m. on Fridays. Yeah, that kind of thing. And it was because there was no social media.
Yeah, so this was like the meeting place online for comics.
Like a message board, a glorified message board.
So I left a review for the haha under my real name. So I'm about to go on one night at the haha, and Jack Senior is like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And him and his two henchmen, like people from the Armenian mob, they take me to the back of the kitchen, and there's like some,
casino.
yeah, it's just like the scene. I was like the guy with the beard.
You got like a hammer.
What hand do you write with? My right.
Which mic which hand do you hold the mic with?
And there was like some shitty computer that looked like the one in War Games. Did you write this? I'm like, I knew what it was. I'm like, no, man. He's like, well, that's your name, right? I'm like, dude, anyone could put your name.
Yeah.
Like, it's an open, which is true. I could write a review under your name.
Yeah, Marcus Stewart said this.
Yeah, Marcus Stewart said this contest fucking sucks. And then I'm like, Jack, I'd never even heard of this website before. Where if you went on my computer at home and hit C, Chuckle Monkey would be the first thing. And then I went up and bombed. I was so fucking scared. And I wasn't the best comic back in 2003. Too. I was.
Oh God, yeah, it was.
I was likable, but I wasn't. So that's. You can take that call. I don't care.
You got.
That's good.
What time is it?
5:34.
Yeah, we're an hour and a half in. Yeah, what 5:34? You want to?
I can go. I mean, until 6. I think you have to leave at 6. Yeah, let's do that.
So has it been weird with the presidential run?
I mean, politics is wackier than LA comedy. Like I watched that debate the other night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I could sum it up in 1 minute.
It's
DeSantis is no shot.
Okay.
The two guys on the end.
Oh, the old guys. Yeah.
Who was that?
It was
Burgum?
Asa Hutchinson and Burgum.
He was Arkansas because I knew because I lived in Arkansas when he was.
Burgum?
No,
Hutchinson.
I lived there when he was. I think he was repping the state or something.
Well, he's got no shot. He got 1% of the vote.
They're just trying to sell books.
Burgum had a good joke at the I guess he tore his ACL or something
Yeah, he
the
did.
night before.
He was playing basketball, I think, and yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I guess when they told me to break my leg, I really followed through on that, or some stupid.
Not bad for,
But
not bad for whatever it's called.
I mean, well, this is an old Dennis Miller joke, but like, I think he was talking about some politician who had 1% of the vote. He's like, I'm almost tied with the guy. I'm not even fucking running. So like, it's a Dennis Miller joke. It's not an Earl joke.
Yeah.
So those two guys shouldn't have even been in the race.
Yeah.
That Ramaswamy guy.
I like him.
You know, he's full of shit.
Oh my God, he's full of shit.
But I mean, he's young. So like,
the two guys I like are guys that aren't politicians.
which Ramaswamy
And RFK Jr.
or RFK Jr. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's got no shot either. But
Yeah.
in full disclosure, RFK Jr. is my cousin.
Yeah.
My aunt is Ethel Kennedy, which is his mom. So,
Yeah.
and then Christie's full of shit. Like
He's full of everything. He's full of pasta. he's
food, and but he's like, I'm the guy to beat Trump. It's like, you're the guy who built him. Like,
Yeah.
every press conference in 2016 and 2020, you were behind him, cucking up to him.
Yeah.
Same thing with
Pence.
Pence. Is like, you were basically his prop. So how are you the guy to beat him?
Yeah.
So Trump will win.
Trump will get the Republican nomination.
That's a given.
Yeah.
He won't win the general because he just has no.
Yeah.
He has no, like, Trump fans are like Kiss fans.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
Kiss fans, or Kiss the band, has never had, like, that album that sold 10, 20 million. Like, Metallica has several albums that sold, like, 20 million copies.
Yeah.
Because they expand outside.
They're always
their base.
writing. They're always
But they have, like, black fans, they have white fans, they have
Yeah.
Mexican fans.
Yeah.
Kiss is primarily just a white fan base.
Yeah.
Trump is primarily a white fan base.
Yeah.
So he's not, I mean, Biden, you know, he gets enough minorities and gays and other.
He's got the name recognition. You know, it's just.
But I mean, he's got the Obama rub.
Yes. He got the Obama pass.
That's the only thing he's known for. Like, name me a policy. If you take away Obama, and say, okay, name me something Biden did before Obama, you can't.
Fell down a flight of stairs.
Yeah, no, that was. I mean, like he's 40 years in the game. Like, you can't name one policy.
Like McCain had like the immigration thing. You know?
And Vietnam.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Like, you know, when a guy was in Vietnam for 5 years, could have gone home at any point in time and let his whole unit go ahead of him.
Could have tapped out.
Yeah. And he doesn't even get like a lot of votes. That's America.
There's no merit. It's weird.
This guy was tortured every day for 5 years by the Viet Cong.
Yeah.
Like, think about that. If that was me, I would have been out of there in the first pinprick.
Yes.
Like, hey man, Joe knows more intel than I do. See you, Joe.
I didn't really pay attention. This guy knows everything.
He's got a lot smarter than I am. And that guy doesn't win.
Yeah.
It didn't even come close to winning.
America doesn't value that.
It's
wild.
Well, America wants to be entertained. Like, Trump is entertaining.
He is entertaining, man. It's not good, not for me, but I get why people like it. Yeah.
I mean, DeSantis is like Jeb Bush Jr. Like,
it's boring.
I mean, he's probably the most qualified out of that group.
He runs a state,
a huge state.
Yeah.
But you know, and Ramaswamy is just like, he's like the Indian Obama. Like he speaks like a pro wrestler. Like, he has these great phrases.
His verbal and charisma is off the charts.
But when you break down what he actually says, you're like, oh, that can't be done. Like, I think he said on the first day of if he gets elected, he would eliminate aid to the Ukraine because he's like, we should help our own country first. Now that sounds like good idea. Let's fix the potholes and
the bridge in Philadelphia that fell apart.
The homeless. But it's not. It's just not doable. You're not going to just cut Ukraine off.
Yeah, you can't just go hard stop because it turns into Afghanistan afterwards.
But that sounds like an amazing. Fuck yeah.
Team America.
Yeah, America first.
This
guy's like an Indian Trump. Like, but so, and the Democrats are just as bad. I mean, Biden the other day. This is a little bit of age shaming, but like when you're.
This is a Comedy Central. You can do it.
But I mean, when you're in charge of the fucking nuke codes, you should have your cognizance a little better. Like, he was hosting, I think, at Camp David, South Korea, and another Asian country. I think Japan.
Japan.
and South
Makes
Korea.
sense. Good
So he's
outfit.
talking, and he literally is like, "It's great to have South Korea and Japan." He didn't even know it was a Camp David.
Jesus. Yeah.
Like, and this is a guy who has the fucking new codes.
Yeah.
Who's got to be woken up at 4 a.m. and go, "Hey, we got inbounds coming. What do you want to do?" "Oh, I don't know. Go back to bed." I'm fucking 80.
Can I get some milk, more milk, please? Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
believe in ageism when
When the stakes are that high. Yeah, yeah.
like I face ageism every comedy gig I go for.
Yeah.
I literally had, through my comedy guardian angel, she loves me. But she's like, "Earl, I can't really help you because I can get you in a movie.
Yeah.
That's easy. But stand-up wise, I just don't know the world. You tell me who to call, I'll make the call. But I have a 25-year-old manager, which is perfect for what I want. I want a manager who is hungry. They're not that established yet.
Yeah.
And she's like, she's really obnoxious too. Like, you guys would be perfect for each other. So I called her up, and within 10 seconds, she's like, "Listen, Earl, so and so says you're great, but you've been doing it too long. You're just too old. I can't help you." Click. Basically hung up on me. But I mean, because what she was basically saying is, I can't mold you. Like, I can get someone like Matt Rife, who I have no hate on, to be honest with you. Like,
he's put in. He's done his work. Yeah.
I mean, he's found a way to market his comedy skills to a group of people who think he's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what we all want to do.
Yeah. That's the game.
When you're 4 years in, how many years are you in?
I took a lot of time off. I'd say 12.
So,
Yeah.
you know, we're a great
Yeah.
benchmark of different eras.
We know our audience. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I still don't know my audience technically, to be honest with you.
NHL players.
Like, well, no, but the other night, who's that Disney star, young black kid, Massey? Carl, he was in some popular Disney show, really popular, Lois.
Kyle man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in, what show was he on?
That's so Raven?
Yes.
Okay.
He was in the front row with 4 bitches.
Yeah.
Clearly these girls didn't know each other. Like, it was a very awkward, like, dinner.
Group date.
The hottest one was clearly pissed.
Yeah.
And I was killing with this table.
Yeah.
Now, here's someone I have nothing in common with in terms of what music he likes, probably than what I like, and what TV shows I like. I bet you we don't have one thing in common. And he's a fan now.
Yeah.
So I still don't know my fan base.
Yeah.
Matt Rife knows his fan base.
Fair. Yeah.
Which is great. It's
Yeah.
girls primarily.
Yeah.
And that's brilliant because where hot girls go, as you guys know, guys will follow.
Yeah.
Because he can't fuck them all.
Yeah.
So
There's gonna be something left.
no, I mean my friend I used to date.
Oh, that was always like my dream was like go to a Chippendales show and just
I did it.
and wait outside.
Oh, dude,
And just scoop up afterwards. Yeah.
Back in the day, me and my friend Miami Eric.
Well, you used to be like you were a dancer, weren't you?
No, that was Aldo.
Okay, all right.
But they did.
Yeah.
Do you know where Pink Taco is on Sunset?
Yeah.
Used to be Roxbury, a big deal back in my day.
Now it's Roxbury.
Right? Yeah, that's basically what it was.
Yeah.
The idea for that movie was from that show or from that nightclub.
Yeah, the club. Yeah.
Across the street from it, next time you drive in that area, there's an all-white building that's sat vacant for 10 years. It looks like a spaceship. It's so, the rent must be crazy or whatever.
Yeah.
That used to be Chippendales on Friday nights. There's a club called Carlos and Charlie's.
Yeah.
And, on Friday and Saturday nights at midnight, it was Chippendales. Well, Eric was an agent at the time. He worked for Scott Rudin, who's a big,
big producer.
Did Clueless and hundreds of other things, literally hundreds of movies. And all the door guys wanted to be actors, so they would let Eric would get them auditions, and in exchange, we would be the first ones let in. So Chippendales would in. Sorry about that. She's not sick, guys. It's just a little driving dust. And so Chippendales would end, it was like 10 to midnight.
Yeah.
At 12:01, they would let guys in. So if you were among the first group of guys in, you would basically get raped. Like, it was out of control.
They'd pull your clothes. It was like the show. Was it like the show?
I mean, it was.
Yeah.
Because the Chippendales dancers did not work the floor after.
Yes.
They'd probably already gone home with girls or whatever. Yeah. So you were in a room of 200 women who were horned up, drunk, and ready to fuck anything that walked into that room that had a dick. So me and Eric, and they would hold the next group of guys. So me and Eric were literally first up. And it was the complete opposite of anything I've ever Like, hot girls, like so frothed up and ready, and a lot of bachelorette parties. So you know, they wanted to have one last fling before they got married. And,
there's Earl.
just like I mean, and I wasn't like the best looking dude back then, but I was pretty big bodybuilder type.
Yeah.
Not like gigantic, but like muscular, and so it was just like
toned,
tan, super tan. I don't know how I'm so white now. Like I'm the complete. You would not recognize me if you were in a room with me in 1989. Like I was just.
On occasion, you throw out some of the pictures, and it's just like
just like thirst trap Wednesdays. But it was unbelievable. Just like it's a different. You'll never have a Chippendales club again.
That era. Yeah.
It's just like, but that. Like, and this was even on the back end of Chippendales. Like in the mid '80s, it was like insane. And I was just too young, but like
couldn't get in when you were 14. Yeah?
No, I mean, well, you probably could back then with that owner. But
he was a wild boy. Yeah.
But like, so 89, 90, I was 21, 22. And I've never been so horny in my life.
Yeah, perfect time.
You know, peak testosterone. No boner pills for me.
Back in the days.
It was like, you can't even describe it. Like, you walk into a room, maybe a little bigger than this. There was a dance floor and a bar and like some weird curtained off area where everyone would go behind the curtain. It just was a free for all. And it was just like, I mean, I can't even describe it. It's like taking a blind person to the edge of the Empire State Building, like the bottom.
Trying to explain it to them.
And going, okay, this is what I'm seeing right now. It's a tall building, and it's the pointy end. I mean, like this is 30 years ago, and I still can't. I can't even come close to telling you guys the feeling of. Like,
it's like being in outer space, trying to explain that to us.
I mean, it's just like. It's like the first time I went to the Playboy Mansion, it was the same. Just like
energy.
The complete opposite of the real world. Like, because my buddy, what time is it good for one more story?
What time is it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you good?
It's 5:45.
Oh, yeah. So my buddy Monty, who now sells $30 million homes.
Not a bad gig.
So Hefner had not had a lingerie party for 6 years while he was married. He gets divorced.
Raring to go.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Monty calls me up 11 o'clock on a Saturday night. I can remember, like, this is that disease when it's kicking in. I was watching Howard Stern. I think,
on E,
No, this is on Channel 9 in New York. Like,
okay.
Which is the best era of his. If you can find some of his older shows on.
Okay, I'll link out into it when it was on E.
Well, that's like
it was good, but
sanitized version.
Yeah.
WOR, they had like the guy from the KKK on playing Jeopardy and like
losing to a black guy.
It was Hollywood Squares, and they had him as the center square.
Oh yes.
Just so everyone had to go.
Daniel something.
Daniel Carver.
Daniel Carver. Yeah.
And they had that rapper Chingy.
Yeah.
He would be. They would always sit Chingy like above him, so it looked like his pointed hat was going up Chingy's ass. Like,
Beetlejuice,
a couple like
high pitch
random black dudes. They would always surround him with black dudes,
just to make him even more uncomfortable. Yeah, it was great.
Then they would have Gilbert Gottfried on dropping N-bombs, like, which is crazy because he was about to get the Aflac commercial, and so Daniel Carver would drop an N-bomb, and Gilbert Gottfried would be like, my monitor just went out. Daniel, what did you say, that last word? And he would say, like, I can't, it's still not working. What did you say? And it was just like, so I was watching that, and Monty calls me up and says, hey, put on your pajamas. We're going to the mansion. Because you had to wear pajamas.
Oh, pajamas, yeah.
Even if you were a celebrity. They would not let Pauly Shore in if you showed up in leather pants and a t-shirt. Like, they didn't care who you are. You abide by the rules that we have.
Lois didn't like the pajamas.
Lois was not born at this party. So I put on my pajamas. Monty puts on his. We go up to the Playboy Mansion. We're about the 40th car in line. Secret Service basically sized guys on both sides of the car. You're not on this list. Get the fuck out of here. You're not on this list. Fucking beat it. Literally every car in front of us got
the Evo.
booted.
Yeah.
And then this gigantic hulking white guy with a military cut, looked like Ed Harris and The Rock. You know,
Okay,
just
the
fucking
military
drill sergeant, like RoboCop. Looked like RoboCop.
Yeah.
Looks at Monty, and Monty's a jeweler at the time.
Uh-huh.
Ed. I said, we're good. There's no Ed back there, and the guy's like, okay, guys, have a good time. So we go in there and we see like all these celebrities not getting let in because they had, just regular like t-shirt and jeans or whatever.
Yeah. Cash.
And the valet guy goes, you guys are good. I'm like, I'm not getting out of this car. No one's dressed in fucking pajamas. He's like, they're not getting in. You guys are. So we get out, we go in, we cut through all these celebrities, and this is that disease kicking in. It's like it's happening right now to me. I look over to my left and 3 of the hottest girls I've ever seen in my life, each with tits bigger than the other, like D, double D, and I don't know what size that is.
Yeah.
And they just look up at me and go, who are you? And Monty just went headfirst into the pool, which is not something I would have done, but
Yeah, you don't get in.
there's 40 years of loads in that pool. I'm good.
Yeah.
But it was
Keep
just
your head
like,
above water.
I go to the bar to get a drink, and I don't drink with sodas.
Yeah.
Get a soda pop or something, and I see Vince Neil from Motley Crue there, and I'm like, this is a good party. When Vince Neil's there, it's a party.
Yeah.
And,
90s Vince Neil too. Yeah.
yeah, it was early, very early, like 91. And it's like Chippendales, like hot girls coming up to you.
Yeah. You're already vetted. You're supposed to be there. Yeah.
Like you go to the comedy store, say hot girls, unless they see you perform.
Yeah.
They're not going to come up to you. I mean, who's this guy? Oh,
Yeah.
he just killed on stage. Oh, hey, you were really funny.
Yeah.
But until they see you on stage, they don't talk to you.
Yeah. You're just nobody. You're wallpaper.
At the Playboy Mansion and really the Chippendales place, they knew, like the Playboy Mansion did not want guys up there.
Yeah.
Even if you were a borderline celebrity, you could not, like Danny Bonaducci would not be let in. You had to be like an A-list, A-level celebrity. Or be like Monty and just know how to bullshit away.
Yeah.
And so it was just like the best. I mean, it's like it's happening to me right now, the good feelings. Like just the hottest girls on earth coming up to me. Who are you? Like, what do you do? I don't recognize you, but I know you must be somebody. So I would just tell all these girls that I was in Kiss when they had the makeup on. It was the perfect lie.
It was a stormtrooper. You brought back the stormtrooper.
Basically, it was a stormtrooper lie all over again. Because these girls were so young, they didn't know. Everyone's heard of Kiss.
Right.
They know it's a thing, but they don't know it's
right.
They don't know what.
Like, can you name one person in Kiss?
No.
I can't.
But you know who they are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, who is Kiss?
The rock band. Yeah.
But what do they look like?
They wear all the blacks with the black and white makeup on their face.
Right. So I could tell you.
I would never recognize anybody outside of the makeup.
So I can tell you right now, I used to be in Kiss. Like, you might not believe me, but
I couldn't tell you you're lying.
But if you're a chick who's done a few lines and smoked some weed or whatever they're doing back there, oh wow, I'm about to fuck the guitar player from Kiss.
Yeah,
It's like you're not, but So it's just a
you're not Ace Frehley. Yes.
Yeah, Ace Frehley, Peter Criss, Shabadoo Quinones, that's a rapper.
I was about to say. Yeah.
But it's just a different era. Like I know old people say you should have been there from my era, but the 80s and the early 90s, that's why I don't mind my age. Like,
dude, you lived it.
It's just
still living it, baby.
I 100% believe I should have been there.
I'm telling you, like when my parents used to tell me about Elvis, like, oh, you should have seen him. Like the camera wouldn't go below his waist because he was doing like the wacky.
Bitches would get pregnant to see you watching them dance.
What are you talking about? Yeah. I just saw Tawny Katane do the splits on 2 Jaguars. Like
that was one of those.
I became friends with.
That was one of the ones where I had the starstruck moment at the store.
Oh yeah. Like she was in a lot of 80s music videos. She was just a beautiful, like a lion's hair mane.
Gorgeous, glamorous.
Big tits.
And acrobatic and could dance.
Yeah, she had like a dance background.
Like this,
that's my alarm. Oh.
So when she came to, like once
she came to the store,
it was like even at some of your age, or even younger than you, would be like, who the fuck is this person? Like she had an energy. I remember once
she loved just hanging.
Yeah, she was
a good hang.
She was like a dude. She'd fuck who she wanted to.
Yeah.
And I remember once I was doing pretty well in the main room, and she came in and she sat down, but it was like a hurricane came into the room. She didn't say anything, and the whole room like was like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Like it was like that a cold air just came into, like all eyes were on her. Like she had such a presence. So I miss her a lot, but she
recently passed.
So she had a crush on me because I was literally the only guy at the store not trying to fuck her because we were friends.
Yeah.
And I think that almost bothered her a little bit. Like, what's wrong with me? So it's like I miss her a lot. She was really cool.
Yeah.
And on that note,
on that downer note,
let's get to the plugs.
Yeah. What do you? What's?
I mean, my plugs are really easy. I'm the same on every social media: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Patreon.
For the few people that don't know where to find you,
Earl Skakel, EARL SKAKEL. If you like Tyler the Creator, I'm the dad on his cartoon. Which didn't get canceled, but he's
give it time. Give it time.
It's got great ratings, but he's so busy. Like he just sold out Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
Like so, he doesn't want to. I can't speak for him. I'm sure he's like, I'm good with the cartoon.
And what was the show?
Roast Battle.
The score show. The score show. What was one?
I'm Dying Up Here.
Dying Up Here.
It's on Showtime. I think I was in a little over half the episodes.
Fuck yeah, man.
And I was in Real Rob. Roast Battle is what I'm most known for.
Real Rob, yeah.
But when I got recognized the other day at Chick-fil-A. The one on La Cienega in like Venice. It's primarily African American kids, younger, like 15 to 18, and the guy's taking my orders like, "Hey, are you an actor?" I'm like, not really. I mean, like, wait, I know that voice. I'm like, oh, do you watch the Jellies? Tyler the Creator. He's like, yeah, that's my favorite cartoon. I'm like, well, I'm the dad. And they're like, you're the dad? I'll leave you with that.
It's like when you found out like Bart Simpson was played by a girl.
It's a 30-second story.
Yeah.
So season 1, we did the episodes in the vocal booth by ourselves. So if the three of us had a scene together, we would all be in the booth alone. And they just mixed the audio. Season 2, they thought it would be better if we were in the booth together. So if you and I had a scene,
to act off each other.
Yeah. So I go into the recording booth the first day of season 2, and Phil Lamar, who's a legend in the voiceover world, he's been in like Mad TV, Pulp Fiction. He was my son, and my wife is black as well. And they look at me and they thought I was a sound engineer. They're like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm Barry Jelly," and they both were like, "You're Barry Jelly?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Who are you guys?" "I'm Debbie and I'm Cornell." I'm like, they look at me like, "You're white." I'm like, "Well, you're black." The money's green. That's we all get paid the same, sisters. So it was really fun. And, I had to say the N-word once to a guy in the Clippers. Because that was Tyler's, that's his sense of humor.
Yeah.
And this guy in the Clippers was like, "I don't think this is fucking funny." And Tyler was like, "Well, I do." And he's like, "Well, what's funny about it?" "I just think it's funny that this guy's gonna say the N-word and he's like the whitest guy on the planet." Like, that's Tyler's sense of humor to do shit like that. And so then Tyler shut the door. I'm like, I never felt so powerful in my life. Like, I just got the green light to call this monster of, 7 feet. Who knows? He was so big. He looked only 200 pounds, but he was probably 300 because everything's like true to size, I guess. So like, it was the best.
Dude, this. I want all of our interview shows to be this fucking fun, dude.
I hope so.
Well, I've done comedy for so long that there's nothing I haven't done other than be successful. I've done everything you can do. 10 times over. So thank you guys.
No,
thank you for coming.
Sorry about the dog coughing.
No, the dog was fun. She died.
She probably did.
Was she?
Was she cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Guys, thanks for listening. We'll wrap up. We'll do some other stuff on the end wrap. Check out Earl on everything. Yes.
Literally everything.
Everything. EARL SKAKEL.
Yes. I mean, it sounds a lot worse than this. Skakel, Skunkle, Skankle. It's just Skakel. 2 Ks.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Matt Lewis. I'll just wrap up on the other one. We'll wrap up. All right.
Support for Obnoxious Valid Points is not brought to you by Audible. Audible, are you too stupid to read a book? Have one read to you. You'll find no books or mentions of books at patreon.com/ovpoints.